Happy Saturday morning. So we've had a rough week. So take rough and then multiply it times 100, and that's the week we've had. So, to blow off some steam, the gals in the house are going to be dyeing their hair. And they're actually checking it out right now and trying to figure out what they're going to do. So I'm gonna go up and get hair dye for them. And so here's the question right now before you see the rest of the video. What colors do you think that they're getting? Who knew there were this many colors for hair? But we're at Walmart and we're trying to look through things and we're gonna try to pick out a color. We got orders for either a blue, a purple, and also like a brown, a brunette, kind of with some red highlights in it. So Matthew and I are gonna see if we can figure this out and find what we need. So we found this for one person, Blue Envy, and it's either that or they're deciding between that or this, which is two colors, Purple Stars and Blue Dreams. You can kind of see how that functions out there. So they're still trying to decide between those two hair colors. And then another person, whoops, dropping boxes here. Another person wanted like a brunette with light high tones, light red highlights. So we're thinking about like a light auburn. And we've texted those off to the ladies to see what their decisions are and see if we can go home and start the hair dyeing process. So we're done. We're in our little car and Matthew and I were just going up to get hair dye, which I'll show you what we decided on. For the one person was this, I don't know what it's called. It's called Warm Mahogany. So either we're doing hair dye or building furniture, I'm not sure. But that's what one person decided. The other person decided on this blue-purple mix. And one gal already had like, I forget what it's called. It was called like a burgundy. So it was very purpley looking, but it was more of a natural burgundy, purpley looking hair color, and they already have it at home. So we'll get home and you'll have to figure out who had what. But we also had some site to store pickup stuff, so Matthew and I had to figure out how to get all of that funkiness into this little car. So we're headed home and we're gonna start doing hair. So they're getting ready, they're prepping Jasmine's hair for the hair dye, and we aren't gonna tell you guys what we're doing with colors, but you're going to guess which color that Jasmine is getting her hair dyed. And then Margie will be going, and then Mom will also be getting her hair dyed. As you can see, all of us boys, we also got our hair cut too. So we're at the end of the day. Matthew and I had to go to an event where we were telling people about transfiguring adoption and doing some other things. So he and I are decked out in our cool clothes, and Jasmine got her hair dyed. And if you can't see it, the color she did was burgundy. I forget, so it's kind of like it's got these purpley tints to it, like when it's in the light. So that one was fun. And Mom dyed her hair, and Margie dyed her hair, and she was the one that did the blue and the purple, if you're surprised. But we've had a mishap. Exhibit A.
It pretty much all washed out.
So you had to bleach the hair and then put the color in, and it looks so cool with the color. Look at that, that looks really pretty with her skin tone and everything, but then it all washed out. So we might be making a visit tomorrow to Walmart and saying we followed the instructions to the T and all the dye washed out. So not so much fun. But, can I show them?
Yeah.
So, tell them what happened.
The doggy got the baby bunny.
So, the dog got a bunny and bit it.
It was in its mouth. It wasn't like she wasn't biting it, but it just
Got it in its mouth and its leg is
it broke
broken.
its little leg. This
Here,
one
Matthew,
here.
can you move your hand?
Left leg's broken.
So, he's going to be spending the night in the house tonight until we can get it to like an animal doctor or a shelter or something to have them look at its leg so that they can heal it. So, tomorrow, are you going to be re-dyeing your hair?
Maybe tonight. I don't know if I want to go anywhere looking like this. It's pretty pathetic.
Are you going to try to do the purple, or are you going to do like a natural color?
I don't know. We'll have to take a look and see.
Ooh, Mom. Burgundy.
Because it looks like pukey green or something. I don't know. It's kind of.
Purple. Here looks good purple.
Hopefully we'll be able to show you later what color it is. Round 2 for coloring, and this time, I don't know who thinks of these color names. Tell them what you're getting.
Lusty lavender.
Lusty lavender. So we'll see how it turns out. It's really disappointing that the color before didn't work out because, okay, some of that looks green instead of blue, but there's some areas where it just looks really, the color looks really pretty, and it actually makes, you can't see it with the color that we have going on here, but like when I look at her eyes and stuff, it really makes her eyes pop out, so it's a little disappointing.
It's Sunday morning and I'm in our home office. We have the little bunny guy in here with some water. His leg's still hurting, so we are gonna call the university and they have a program that will take him and get his leg healed up so that he can go back out and have a fun life. So that's our bunny update for the day.
So I'm not sure if you can see it that well, but here is how the hair turned out. Still not exactly what we thought. We thought it was going to be a lot more like this, and a lot of it's still faded and washed out, so it looks like that. I wish Margie had it down because it looks really cool when it's down, because it kind of has the peekaboo look where it's like regular hair and then like she pushes her hair back and it's like boom, color. So how do you feel?
I'm still really like disappointed, and it's still not coming out clear when I wash it, so I'm kind of scared that it's gonna keep washing out.
What was the hair color that you used? The brand?
I don't know, it was like Splat or something.
Yeah, Splat. Wouldn't recommend Splat hair color, and I think the thing that we figured out to not do with that is they have you bleach your hair first. I think it's so that the color's more vibrant, but
What we found is actually the color stuck in the areas where the bleach didn't really hit, like towards the roots and like kind of underneath, where the bleach wasn't, didn't get in there as much.
so what do you think? Do you
It seemed
think
like it just rinsed off, like areas where it was bleached really well. It just kind of rinsed right off, even after an hour and 45 minutes of sitting on.
Yeah. So something that was meant to blow some steam off for the day kind of turned into a crisis mode thing. Do you think once it grows out, do you think you'll try it again, or do you think you're done?
I don't know. I might try something different.
Like, what do you mean?
I don't know, like Jasmine's hair, where it's kind of like just brown with like hints of burgundy.
You think you might try this again if you went to like an actual beautician or something like that?
Yeah, maybe.
Do it yourself. There's always a risk. Hope you had fun with our hair dye video day.